All right, what's up, guys? This is Mark from, Mark Augustine. I've been working very closely with, I'm co-founder of Ecom Sniper. And this is Ben. Ben, you want to introduce yourself really quickly?
What's up, y'all? My name is Ben. Baby Obama is what Mark coined my, I guess, AKA as
Yeah,
years
baby
ago.
Obama. I think I'll use a baby Obama in the thumbnail. Because Ben
But
was with us back in DSU. This is what, 2000, a long time ago.
2008? No, was it? I don't know.
16,
It was a long
17,
time ago.
18, something like that.
Yeah, 2018, maybe something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So you back we did a video together before. We did a video where you made
hmm
$1,500 your first month. We did a
hmm
follow-up video where we didn't post it. You had
hmm
the second month, like you had a slow drop in sales.
Yeah.
Um, but just for the people who maybe have seen you first time, really quickly, why did you get back into eBay dropshipping?
Well, I got back into it because with this, like with DSD, a lot of the processes were manual.
Hmm.
Now, because we have the access to AI and Ecom Sniper uses it to its full potential, for the most part, I mean, it makes it way easier than it used to be. And it's not as much of a time suck. That's the thing, because I still have my 9 to 5, and I can still manage the business easy with a 9 to 5. So,
Right. Okay. 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 All right, so you want to get in and share what's been going on with eBay so far? What have your sales gone back up? Have you looked at, I know you tried your
sorry.
own listings, like the titles and so on.
Yeah, let me share my screen so
Yeah,
I can
just like
show.
right, I see it now.
All right, cool. So this is my first account, I think. Let's see. It's not highlighting which one it is. I'm trying to show which one. All right, let me see. Yeah, okay. This is my first account. The reason why there was a dip, just to go back, the reason why there was a dip is because I was trying to manipulate it to try to get as many products as I could on the old account. And that's why I started the second account because the old account is very limited because it's an old account and they just don't open it up with as much of a limit as a newer account, as
Limited
you
in
know,
what way?
and in the amount you can list, like the amount of money that you can put up. You know what I
Ah,
mean?
okay, okay. So you limited.
Yeah,
It's a personal account
yeah.
or business account?
It's a personal one, but I talked to Sammy about it. He's like, "Don't switch it because it could raise a red flag, especially on an old account." So I left it as is instead of switching it to a LLC. Because I
Right.
don't want to lose it. But
And
right
how much
now, it only
listings did they give you on the personal account?
500,000.
And you thought that was limited?
It's limited because I can't get to the 10K. I was trying to get close as I could
Oh,
to the 10K.
five hundred thousand
Yeah,
dollar value amount. Okay, okay, okay.
yeah. $500,000 value. On the new one, they just gave me a bump on the new one, and it's only 2 months old, and they gave me $1 million. So
Right.
that's a big difference. But
So I guess
so
that's
what I
one of the limitations between old personal accounts and
yeah, and new ones. Yeah.
because there was a guy that recently joined who was in DSHini, a guy who recently joined Ecom Sniper.
hmm
And he has, yeah, his limit was a bit low and he tried to change it to a business account and it wasn't success like it wasn't like automatic.
Yeah, exactly. So because of that, I was pruning a lot. I was getting rid of a lot of stuff, trying to add and get it rid and add. So
Right.
it slowed down my sales, obviously, because I went like DS Genie style. Like I was like a couple thousand going, a couple
Right.
thousand. So I was going kind of crazy with it. But then I kind of just limited the amount to a lower amount for the price points. So
Right.
instead of going like I think I had it like 250 at the max. I set it to 150 at the max for the price, so I could add more listings.
Right. Okay. Okay.
That's what I did. So now that
And
account is
before you get into that, between the this account and the new account, what is the name on the new account?
What is the name on the new
Are you,
account?
it's just in your name? Is it
Oh yeah, it's on me. Yeah,
right? So you have two
yeah,
eBay accounts in your name.
yeah, yeah. Both on the same computer too.
Right. Okay. I just want
Yeah,
to confirm that because I know that eBay allows you to have up to five accounts.
yeah. Actually, I read their policies. There's really no limit, but as we know, when you continue to make more accounts, they can become interlinked, and if one drops, kind of
Right. And
screwed
if you
because it might
list
link them
it,
all.
I think you're
Yeah,
not supposed to list the same items as well.
I also looked that up too. If your
Mm,
title is different, the title, the image, um, or the description is different, then you're good. And because I use the AI title, my title is always different.
right.
And
Right.
I have
Right.
a template on each account that's different. So it's a
Okay.
different image. You know what I mean? So I use the same products.
Right.
I do that because it's easier, you know?
So those of you guys watching this on YouTube, that it's confirmed that you could have more than one eBay account in your name once you don't screw the accounts up.
Yeah. Just put them in different Google profiles. That's what I did.
Right.
But as you guys can see, this is the total sales and everything else. I think this is kind of in the way. I don't know if they can see that. But you can see the organic sold is 64 items and promoted 33 is in the past 30 days on this one. Um,
So about 30% of your sales are promoted listings.
yeah, yeah, and only at 4%. So it's not like I'm giving like a crazy amount away. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because this account's on 65%.
Right.
So I'm trying to get to the next tab, but it's not letting me because it's
So
dang
guys,
danging
if
in
you're
the
not
way.
if you're drop shipping on eBay and you're not using promoted listings, you're giving up
Okay.
at least 30% of your sales.
Yeah, yeah, for real. So this you could see right here, I have 17 waiting. You could see the amount right here. There you can see the amount in the last 90 days. Even with that dip, you can see the amount in the last 90 days is still really good.
Right, right.
So, you know,
So
I've
what do you
done
think you profited over the past 90 days?
over the past 90 days from this one,
Yeah,
I would
17,000.
say probably 25 to 30%, I would say. So roughly
Like 3 or 4,000.
probably over that, maybe like 6 or 7 actually.
Okay,
Because
okay.
I
Okay.
that's in 3 months stint still.
Right,
And it's kind
and
of
you
hard for
also
me
have the
to
credit
know.
card profit, the credit
Yeah,
card
yeah,
that
because I have the cash back and it's hard for me to know because I put both of them on the same spreadsheet, you know? So it's
right.
kind of I would have to look and I didn't. So
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
really don't know. Yeah. But that's my old account. But you can see the difference. You can see the sales right here. And this one, as I said, this one has only been up. You can see it right here. I just started listing back to it in June 1st. I warmed up the account a little bit in May, and then I started listing in June 1st. And you can see already in the last 31 days, I'm at pretty much the same level as the other one. Um,
And
and
why do you think this one grew so much faster?
well, for one, this the percentage is lower on this one. I
Ah,
started
okay,
it
okay.
at 55 and now it's at 58. So I'm
Right.
slowly bumping it up. But honestly, I might just keep it at around like 65 at max
I keep
because
mine
I
at
know,
60.
yeah, yeah. And I think it because I don't run sales. I don't
Right.
run sales and I don't do coupons. All I do is offers. That's it, you
Right.
know,
On the other account, what percentage is that account on?
65.
Right. Okay. 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 Okay.
And if you know how it is, 65 is like 30%
Right.
roughly.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
that's without the 5% that I get back. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's good. You know,
Yeah.
that's it's really good. And I don't have to worry about like the sales interrupting the price changes and all that. So that's why I don't do the sales. So I can just leave the tracker running basically and
Right.
not have
Guys, if
anything
you're
go out.
watching this video, just you could join the community so we could talk about it. I'll put a link to my calendar and I'll put a link to Ecom Snipe as well. But yeah, go ahead. Ben,
Yeah,
sorry.
no worries. So you can see this is the sales right here. You can see the 55% of total sales is from organic and then 45% is from promoted. Same thing here, 4%.
So
That's it.
how old is that account? It's a brand new
This
account.
one, this one, I warmed it up in May, got one sale, and literally just let it sit after that. And I think I got one more sale while it was sitting. And then from there, on June 1st, literally, I started listing to it.
Right,
And
so a month.
this is the result. Yeah, I mean, it's booming, as you can see.
And do you
It's
have any
it's
feedback
moving.
on that account?
On this one,
Yeah.
yeah, I have 28 now.
No, but did you have when you started?
No,
Okay, 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 okay.
no, it's a brand new account. There's nothing on it at all.
Right. Okay.
And this, so together, to show you guys how this works, this is together what I've made so far this entire month. Both listings, as you know, together are about 10,000 listings, which is the goal, right, for one account usually. And you
Right.
guys can see I've almost made $1,000 already.
So each
Last month,
one.
last month I only made 18, like 1,800. That's
Right.
it.
Yeah. So you more than doubling.
Yeah, I'm more than likely gonna hit at least probably like 3.5, maybe 4, maybe even more.
Right.
Because as you list, as you know, the more you list, the more you're gonna sell, you
Right.
know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. So do
yeah,
you think you would go over 10,000 listings and do the anchor store? You don't think
I'm definitely doing that.
yeah, I was thinking.
Because I told Sammy, I was like, I could manage multiple machines, but why do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I can just
exactly.
do two anchor stores,
And get
be
up to
safe.
50,000 listings.
Yeah, get up to 50,000 listings. All I have to worry about now is just having more Amazon accounts, and I'm good.
Right.
But like Sammy told me with Poshmark, because I'm doing Poshmark too, he said you can open up accounts, start sending stuff to your, to your home address as you do with Poshmark, and that's going to solidify that account. So opening accounts isn't going to be difficult. It's just making like sure I'm using different cards, like
Right.
for
Right.
those
You mean the
accounts.
Amazon accounts? Yeah, correct.
Yeah, yeah,
And
but you
how
can
is
have multiple
Poshmark
accounts for
going?
that.
So, guys, I don't know if we didn't do a video, but we may have introduced the fact that you started to do Poshmark
Yeah, yeah, we did.
kind of drop shipping. So, how is that going?
It's going good. That one here, I can show you some screenshots of that. Well, not screenshots, but the actual things. So this is one account. I have two accounts for Poshmark too. This is one account. You see my available listings, 3,282. You see the amount sold. This account is only probably about, I'd say, a month and a half old, maybe.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's not that old. I have a good amount of sales. Um, And then you see this is the new one. I mean, sorry, this is the old one. You see 208 sales on this one. Um, Available listings, 8,648. I slowed down because, as you know, Sammy is working on some additions for Poshmark, and I want to have those for more searchability. So I haven't really been listing, but I've still been
Right.
making 2 to 3 sales a day,
Okay.
just
Okay.
doing nothing, So, you know, so it's going good.
Okay. 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 And what do you think? What do you think the two eBay accounts would generate you this month in profit?
This month, those two, I would say at least 4, if not more, because I'm continuing to list,
Right.
250 to 300 items a day. And then on my new account, since I have the $1 million limit, more than likely by the end of the month, I'm going to be at my 10,000 on that
Right.
one, you know. And the
Right.
other one, I'm going to try to get it as close as I can. And I'll probably just let it sit for maybe like a day or two, but just do and then sell similar, and then I might start pruning it, but just a little bit to try to get more solid products on there. You know what I mean? To get the sales up there too. So
Right. Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
because I
So
can't
I
get
mean,
it 10,000. I tried. I
yeah, I
can't.
mean, you know why we do these videos. I mean, one of the things I want guys to know, it's not like rocket science. You know what I mean? Like you put in a couple hours and consistency every day.
Yeah,
And you're making $4,000 to $5,000 profit with two accounts. That's great.
yeah,
That's something that anyone could actually achieve.
yeah. They can. I mean, it's really just figuring out, the way to do it. Like I said, I've been telling people like exactly how I do it. 3 in 3 days, 15 in 30. That's it. That's all
Right.
I do. I don't snipe at all. I just bulk
Yeah,
list. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that, and I'm good. I make like 10 sales a day on average, so I'm good. I'm solid at 20 to 30%. I have no problems.
yeah.
I'm fine where I'm at.
All
So that's how we
right,
do.
dude. Yeah, thanks. So, and any of you guys watching this who have questions for myself on Ben, comment. I'll post this both on YouTube and Facebook.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, thanks for your time, Ben, and hopefully you
Of
could
course.
do another video next month to see how it goes with the two accounts.
Yeah, I'm down for sure.
All right, dude.
All right.
I'm trying to.